Hello and welcome back to another vlog. Today we are in Manila in the Philippines and we are going to see just how far we can stretch $100 US. This is a great place for travelers and backpackers because your dollar can go so far and we want to see just how far we can stretch it. We started with our accommodations, which is an Airbnb we found for $22, so that's where our first chunk of change went to. Now we're going to be spending the day touring the city, seeing some of the most famous and popular sites. So we took what they call a grab ride, which is like an Uber ride, from our Airbnb here to Fort Santiago for $4.50. So that's where our next bit of change went to. Then it cost us $3 total to get into the fort, which is where we are now. We're going to be walking around this fort, which was built to protect the city from pirates by the Spaniards. Really cool fort to come and see, and it's a top destination, so we're gonna walk around here, check it out before we go head out to see some more sites today, and also go to the Chinatown market to do some shopping with our $100, so let's go.
We have now spent quite a bit of time here at Fort Santiago. We just got done walking through a museum in honor of Jose Rizal, who was super influential in the Philippines actually earning their independence or becoming a nation. What I did not realize is that the Philippines was actually a US territory from about 1898 until 1942 when the Japanese took over during World War II. But now we're gonna head back out into the old city and try and find some lunch. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
This is, thank you. Thank you. We just stopped into a little restaurant. It was kind of like a self-service or like a buffet style restaurant where you just kind of went through the line, picked out whatever you wanted, and then you paid. So we grabbed two different types of chicken, some rice, some egg rolls, and then some type of noodle dish as well. And all of that ended up to be only $6.50. So 2 full meals for about $3.25 each. And you said 100 each?
Yes, yes.
We took a tuk-tuk from the fort over here to the mall, and that only cost $4 and was a really fun ride because we were able to see more of Chinatown. It was almost like a tour. Our tuk-tuk driver was so sweet and gave us tons of information about the area. So he was like a guide as well as a tuk-tuk driver, so that was really incredible to see. Unfortunately, it started to rain. Good thing we just got our little mini umbrella that my parents mailed to me just in time. Thank you, Mom and Dad. So where we're at right now is we both got a coffee. This is an iced coffee, believe it or not. They just put it in a hot cup. It was about $4 each for the iced coffees. Then we went and got some hand sanitizer and some disinfectant wipes because yesterday I saw a really big dead rat on the ground and now I'm a little worried about germs. So got some sanitation things, which is awesome. Only $1.50 for both of those.
Got a nice fresh haircut for only $10 and it came with 2 different hair washings. They washed my hair right away to get like any grease or any sweat out of it. And then they actually did the haircut and then they washed my hair again to get all that cut hair cleaned out.
Now we're just waiting for the rain to let up so that we can go explore more of this Chinatown. Very affordable place to come for sure, but we're gonna keep going and see what else we can find.
Just think, we're here in the Philippines during dry season. I don't know, it doesn't really seem that dry right now. So the Chinatown here in Manila is referred to as Binondo, It is actually considered to be the oldest Chinatown in the world. And so that's why we made sure to stop by here, and it has not disappointed. It is definitely crazy here. Walking here through the Manila Chinatown, and we had two little boys walk up to us asking us for money. We generally don't like to give out money, but we always want to, try and get them some food. So we brought them over to a market. We let them pick out whatever they wanted. It looked like they picked out some like dessert type of candy thing. It only cost us $3, so it's really nothing to us, but I'm hoping it went a long ways for them and maybe made their day a little bit better. So we just had a third little boy walk up to us asking us to actually drink our coffees right out of our hands. Instead, we just walked to the closest supermarket. I went in and I got him a water and some peanut butter cookies. Again, it was only like $4 or $5, so very little to us, but again, I hope it made his day just a little bit better to have some fresh water and some peanut butter cookies. So we just used a Grab to get back to our Airbnb. My recommendation to you would be to not try and get around Metro Manila around 5, 6 o'clock at night, because the streets are just absolutely packed. It ended up taking us nearly 45 minutes just to get about 2 miles. We thought about just walking it because that also would have only taken about 40 minutes, but we didn't really want to walk around in the dark, so that is why we took the Grab. However, honestly, it took such a long time, it might have been better if we had just walked. But that Uber ride was only $4.50, so it didn't cost us too much. Then also not pictured, right before we ended up leaving the Chinatown markets, we bought 2 Pringles. We were going to keep those as snacks for the night. However, we ended up running into a couple more kids, and so we ended up giving out both those cans of Pringles. We have now spent $77 US today, and we're now going to head down and try and find some supper. Honestly, unless we can find some steaks or some prime rib or something, I think we're going to stay well under budget, and it's actually going to be very hard to hit that $100 budget mark for the day.
And he made our amazing wings. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So we just got some $4 chicken wings for supper. They are honey, garlic, lemon, and smell amazing. They also brought us some gloves to eat them with, which that's a first, but kind of genius since eating wings is so messy. We also ended up buying some pens when this girl came to our table and said that she was trying to fund another semester of college and was walking around selling pens. We couldn't say no to that. So we spent 100 pesos on 3 pens to help support her with college. There was also a man who walked through the restaurant who was looking to support his kids, so we ended up giving another 100 pesos to that. So yeah, definitely make sure to have some extra cash on hand, because you will be in situations most likely where you do want to help people out. Here in this area, we are not even close to hitting the $100 for the day. But that's okay, it just goes to show how inexpensive it is here, and we're very thankful for this day to be able to explore and try amazing different foods and see a lot of different sights. But make sure to stay tuned, because our time in the Philippines is just beginning, and tomorrow we are heading out to our next location, so we'll see you there.